Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into historic War Memorial Stadium in Hampton, Virginia. We get set for New South Athletic Conference baseball action between the Apprentice School Builders and the Mid-Atlantic Christian Mustangs here on Builders Stream YouTube. Walker McCreary high above, home plate in the press box. We get set for first pitch of the first NSAC game of the year. As both teams warming up, on the mound for the Builders, number 7, Nick Redmond. Dude has been dealing for the Apprentice School this year. You look at his stats, 6-0 with a save in 8 appearances, 6 of which have been starts, 2 complete games, 36.2 innings of work, just 2 earned runs off 16 hits, 50 punch-outs, just 6 walks. His ERA, .49. So what does he go up against? From MACU, it'll be the lineup: Alex Miller, Ethan Shepard, Giovanni Mendez, the designated hitter, batting third. Jalen Lee, Travis Snell, Elijah Ullman, 4 through 6. Jack Velachevich, Tanner Skidmore, and Anthony Torres, 7, 8, and 9 for the Mustangs of MACU. Builders in their maroon tops with the white sleeves, white pants. MACU in their road grays. About ready for first pitch here from historic War Memorial Stadium. The 75th year of War Memorial Stadium, and stepping in is Alex Miller. We're about ready to go as Nick Redmond toes the rubber and gets ready to deal. His first pitch coming in is a bit outside, ball 1. 3 o'clock on the nose, first pitch. Happy you've joined us from wherever it is you are watching us here on Builder Stream YouTube. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss from Miller, 1-1. Builders coming off of a 4-game sweep of St. Vincent last weekend. Swung on and missed there by Miller, 1-2. Out of the wind, here is the pitch. Another swing and a miss. So Miller down on strike, strikeout number 51 on the year for Nick Redmond. And that brings up Ethan Shepard. Correction, this should be Ryan Mitchell Bagley. The 1-0 is lifted down the third base line. Running over to get it in foul ground is Cam Weston. That brings up Giovanni Mendez. Typed in the wrong number on the little stats here, so my mistake is Mitchell Bagley in the starting 9 for Mid-Atlantic Christian. The 1-0 caught the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. You see the defense for the Builders: Phoebus, Yuri, and Winslow from right to left across the infield as Redmond deals. Swung on and missed. Edwards, Weston, Bradshaw, and Johnson man the infield from third to first. Caleb Russell kneels behind home plate. The 1-2. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Inning comes to a close. 1-2-3. Go the Mustangs in the first. Builders come back on the other side of this commercial break here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Starting lineup for the Builders looks like this. Cam Weston will lead things off, followed by Caleb Russell and Hunter Johnson. Jet Winslow in the cleanup spot. Matt Phoebus, Nolan Edwards, Caleb Daughtry, the DH, will bat seventh. Justin Bradshaw and Nate Yeary all going up against the starting pitcher for MACU, Caleb Whitley. 3-3 on the year in 44 innings of work, 15 earned runs off 47 hits. His ERA is at 3.07, 48 strikeouts to just 10 walks. He is making his 8th start of the 23 season. First pitch to Cam Weston is in for a strike, 0-1. That's a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Cam's been playing well this season. This one shot out toward left. Snell will make the catch for out number 1. That brings up Caleb Russell. Down the first base line, and that actually hit off the foot of Caleb, so make sure he's okay. No balls, 2 strikes is the count. Caleb taking his time, trying to walk it off a little bit. Third base coach Chris Scarola will tell him to flex that knee out a little bit, as it may have bounced up and hit him in the kneecap, more so than on the foot. And looks to be all right now. So 0-2 the count as Whitley threw his windup. Here's the pitch. It's well outside, 1-2. Defensive alignment for the Mustangs: Snell, Miller, and Velacevic. Across the outfield from left to right, Ullman and Lee on the corners, Torres and Mitchell Bagley up the middle, and that is swung on and missed by Russell. 2 away now for Hunter Johnson. So let's see what Hunter can do. The USCAA Player of the Week last week. Shot out towards center. Playable. And the play is made by the New South Athletic Conference Player of the Week, Velacevic, in right field. 1-2-3 go the Builders. In the first, we head to the second. No score here at War Memorial Stadium on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Here at War Memorial Stadium, we work toward the start of the second inning. Nick Redmond back out on the bump for the Builders. The freshman lefty putting together a stellar season. So Jalen Lee will lead things off, and we get ready to start this second inning. Lee steps in, the lefty first baseman. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman Bradshaw trying to get to it. Finally does, then jumps backwards to make the catch as the wind not really blowing today, but a lot of backspin on that ball. Popped up way high on the infield. One down now for Travis Snell. Left fielder stands in. Popped up and out of play. Foul, 0-1. Beautiful day for baseball here in the 7-5-7. Shot out to center. Yeary going to come on in. More than playable for him. He makes the catch for out number 2, and that will bring up the third baseman, Elijah Ullman. First pitch to Ullman. Just missed the inside corner. Ball one. Fouled away. Ball and a strike. Another foul ball. Fans got to stay awake here in the stands. 1-2. Pretty good crowd on hand for this first in-sack game of the season. Swung on and missed. Redmond works another perfect inning. We head to the bottom half of the second. No score here at War Memorial Stadium.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Jet Winslow leads things off for the Builders in the fourth. Winslow, Phoebus, and Edwards due up here in the inning. First pitch to Winslow's a ball. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Caleb Whitley, a lot of action in this season already for him. And the Mustangs from down in Elizabeth City, 2-1 the count. MACU 12-16 on the year. Shot out to the second baseman, Mitchell, who makes a fantastic catch. One away now for Matt Phoebus. The left fielder stands in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch coming from Whitley. Ball high. Shot up in the air toward right. Trying to find it is Velacevic. He does and makes the catch. 2 away for Nolan Edwards. First of 3 matchups this year for the Builders and Mustangs. The next one on April 11th right back here at War Memorial Stadium before the Builders head down to MACU for a matchup on the 25th of April. First pitch to Edwards is in for a strike, 0-1. Builders also have 4 games set against Virginia State in conference play. That'll wrap up the conference slate for the Builders this season. 1-1 is shot right back at Whitley. He stops it with his body, throws over to first in time. Shakes his glove out, and we'll make sure he's okay in the bottom half of the third. But another 1-2-3 inning for the Mustangs. We head to the third.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
The INSEC Player of the Week, Jack Valachovic, will lead things off for the Mustangs here in the seventh. Was 7 of 13 last week for the Mustangs. Big swing and a miss on his first pitch of the day, strike one. This one sent high in the air toward left center field. Yeary will call Phoebus off and make the catch himself for out number one to bring up Tanner Skidmore. And again, the stat program messed up. When you type in 22, it should go to 22, not 20. It's Josiah Collado, the starting catcher. Oh, and 2 the count on Collado. The windup and the pitch. Caught the inside corner, strike 3. So Redmond works very quickly through Collado, and Anthony Torres will then step in. First pitch to Torres is a ball, 1-0. Shot toward the left side, just out of the reach of Cam Weston's glove. That'll be the first hit of the day for either side as Torres will reach base. And that flips the lineup for Alex Miller. So a good piece of hitting from the 9-hole hitter Torres, who takes his lead off first. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Redmond throwing about 80% strikes through the early portion of the game. 2-0 now the count. Trying to take advantage of this extra aggressive lineup that MACU has. They like to swing at it early and often. 2-1 now the count. They hit the ball well. Batting average is a team of 300. Runner moving on the pitch. Throw down not in time. It was swung on and missed, so the count is 2-2. Torres nabs second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch just missed. And the count will go full. 3-2 the count. Redmond trying to get out of it. Comes set and delivers. It's fouled off down the first base line. We'll do it again. Again, the 3-2. Another foul ball over the Mustang dugout. Pretty sizable lead for Torres. Nobody really holding him on. The pitch is fouled straight back this time. Ninth pitch of the at-bat on its way. Redmond steps off. Wants to reset himself and does. Swung on and missed. Redmond blows it by him 81 miles an hour, and that retires the side. A hit for the Mustangs, but nothing doing from it. We head to the bottom of the third. No score between the Builders and Mustangs here on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Caleb Doherty will lead things off. First pitch to the designated hitter, in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count. Freshman electrician from Woodstock, Virginia. Fouls this one away. That's right down the middle, strike 3. So Caleb goes down looking, and that'll bring up Justin Bradshaw. First pitch to Bradshaw is low and away, ball 1. Builders looking for their first base runner of the day. Two and 0 the count. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Standard alignment for the defense. It's in for a strike, 2-2, as Whitley having his way with this Builder lineup early. That's swung on and missed. So Nate Yeary will try and do the same thing that the Mustangs did in the top half of the third, get a base runner on with 2 outs out of the 9-hole hitter and see if a 2-out rally can ensue. Yeary watches ball 1 outside. Squaring and then pulling back, ball 2. A ball high this time, 3-0. So Yeary has worked himself well ahead in the count here. Third baseman Ullman playing in a little bit. The potential bunt. As that caught the outside corner, 3-1. That's fouled away. The count goes full. Payoff pitch is fouled away. Payoff pitch. Missed low and inside, ball 4. So Yeary will draw the walk. That'll bring Cam Weston to the plate as Yeary gets on with 2 outs, albeit a different way than Torres did in the top half of the inning, but on base nevertheless. Now Whitley faces Cam Weston. Weston sends one toward left, hooking. That's got the left fielder beat. Snell watches it get all the way to the wall. Yeary rounds second and third. He'll come home. Throw going to be cut off, and the Builders have a 1-0 lead off the RBI double from Cam Weston. Beautifully done by Cam. Saw the first pitch and knew he wanted to hit it. Got it up in the air in the toughest place for a fielder to see it at this time with the sun. Had him beat either way, but the sun also hindered Snell from getting a good jump, and now here's Caleb Russell. He'll shoot one right side. That's trouble, but it is caught over the shoulder by Lee, the first baseman, and the inning comes to a close. But the Builders on the board. They get a run off the double from Weston. It's 1-0 Builders here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Nick Redmond goes back to work against Mitchell Bagley. His first pitch sent high in the air, left side. Edwards trying to find space, but it'll go right over the Builder dugout for a foul ball, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Missed high. 1-1. In the air right side this time, giving chase, but not going to get there. That's fouled away. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Shot out towards center. Yuri coming on, makes the catch. For the first out of the inning, bringing up Mendez. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Another swing and a miss by Mendez, 0-2. Redmond just working efficiently and quickly here in the fourth. Tried to get him to chase, 1-2. Fouled back into the netting. Still 1-2. Ball inside, 2-2. Not much wind to speak of here today. Unlike this past weekend. Count runs full. Redmond got ahead in the count 0-2, then Mendez slowed down. Payoff pitch sent foul. Payoff pitch. Towards short. Great play by Weston over to first. Is in time. That brings up Jalen Lee. Popped up. It'll be Bradshaw settling under it. He makes the catch and ends the inning in the fourth. 1, 2, 3 go the Mustangs. We head to the bottom half. Apprentice School 1, Mid-Atlantic Christian 0. In-sack action on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Hunter Johnson, the leadoff hitter for the Builders here in the inning. He grounds one to the second baseman. Mitchell Bagley throws to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up Jet Winslow. So we'll see if Winslow can get something going here for the Builders in the inning. Want to know the count. That missed outside, 2-0. In for a strike. 2-1 the count. Quickly into the windup goes Whitley. The pitch is fouled down the third base line, 2-2. Hall of Fame nominations for the new class of Apprentice Athletics Hall of Fame members go live today. Go to GoBuilders.com to learn more and to submit your nominations. High in the air, right center, it's the center fielder Miller who makes the catch, 2 away. Matt Phoebus set to stand in. So let's see what Phoebus can do with 2 away here in the inning. First pitch inside corner, strike 1. Shadows starting to creep in around War Memorial Stadium. Here's the 1-1. It bounces in and off the catcher, Collado. Two balls and a strike. Caleb Whitley, 46 pitches, 30 strikes at this point. Fouled away. 2-2. To short. Torres. Throw is in time, and that will end the inning. Builders go in order in the fourth. Pitchers duel here at War Memorial Stadium. It's 1-0 Builders after 4 complete here on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
First pitch to Travis Snell is a ball, 1-0. We welcome you back. Fifth inning. The pitch is fouled away, straight back over the top of the press box here in Hampton, 1-1. Nick Redmond throwing it well. That's pitch number 50, 36 of which strikes. 72% strike ratio. That is a strong start for the freshman. Shakes off a couple pitches, then smiles a little bit. Here's the pitch. Just missed the inside corner, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Missed outside, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, here it is. Fouled away, we'll do it one more time. Another foul ball. Snell, Ullman, and Valachovic due up for the Mustangs here in the 5th inning. And that missed outside, so Snell draws a leadoff walk. Brings up Elijah Ullman. So the leadoff runner aboard for Ullman, the third baseman. First pitch outside, ball 1. One and one the count. Builders in action again tomorrow. They go on the road to Paul D. Camp. Fouled away, 1-2. And then nearly a full week off before returning back here to War Memorial Stadium to take on Virginia Peninsula Community College. Doubleheader action next Tuesday. Then a doubleheader with Bryant and Stratton right after that on Thursday of next week. All those games right here on Builder Stream YouTube for those who can't be here at War Memorial Stadium, but we hope you'll come join us. Tickets will go on sale later this week. Ball outside, Russell throws down. It's not in time. So Snell nabs second. And with nobody out, the Mustangs have a runner in scoring position. Missed the inside corner. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that just missed the zone. So 2 aboard with nobody out, back-to-back walks. Zach Valachovic will stand in. Two aboard, nobody out. First real pickle that Redmond has been in today. Bunt, right back to Redmond. Only one play is to first. He gets it there in time. Sacrifice perfectly executed, 1-4 on the putout. And that brings up Josiah Collado. And Ben Jones wants to go have a word with Redmond. Isaac McAllister heads out to the bullpen to start to loosen up. Can't imagine that Redmond be taken out if a base hit was acquired here. It's just to try and settle down the freshman. Hasn't been in a lot of tight quarters this year on the mound in his 8 appearances. So here's Redmond's first pitch to Collado. Swung on and missed. Oh, 1 is fouled into the netting. 0-2. Great chance for Redmond to get the second out here. Infield playing somewhat in. That's fouled off down the right field line. Not conceding a run by any stretch, but also not playing so deep that you couldn't come to home if you've got the time. The 0-2. Grounded to left side. Edwards. Fields goes to first. Will concede the run and tie this game, but there are 2 away. That'll bring up Anthony Torres with 2 away and a runner on third. So the Mustangs manufacture a run in the 5th off the leadoff walk. Now have a chance to take the lead if Torres can find his second hit of the day. First pitch outside, ball 1. Singled his first time up, one of just 2 hits for the 2 teams combined. Shot out to center. That will get down for a base hit and give the Mustangs a 2-1 lead. So Anthony Torres, the big difference here in this game. As Miller stands in, first pitch to him is in for a strike, 0-1. Torres has both of MACU's hits. They take advantage of the back-to-back leadoff walks. 0-2 now the count as Miller never saw that ball, it looked like. And then a swing and a miss. Redmond gets out of it, but the Mustangs grab 2 runs off a hit in the 5th. We head to the bottom half, halfway home. It's 2-1 MACU here on Builder Stream U2.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
So let's see if the Builders can get something going here. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. One and one the count. That's low, 2-1. Three and one the count. Grounded to third. Throw over is in time for out number one. There were a couple of defensive changes. Travis Snell moved to center field, and now in left field is number 16, Trey Dale. That'll bring up Caleb Doherty. A ground ball. Doherty fields, but can't leg it out. 6-3 on the putout. That brings up Justin Bradshaw. So let's see if Bradshaw can get something going here for the Builders in the fifth with 2 away. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. That's through the left side, and Bradshaw gets aboard here in the fifth with an RBI, or with just a regular single. all over myself as we haven't had many hits here today as both pitchers been stellar. I'll bring up Nate Yeary. First pitch to Yeary is in for a strike. He drew a walk his first time up. High and tight, 1-1. Now a 2-1 count. It's in for a strike, 2-2. Right side foul. Two and two the count with 2 outs. Yeary fights that one off. Still 2-2. To second. And over to first. And the Mustangs get out of the 5th, leaving one stranded. We head to the 6th. 2-1, Mid-Atlantic Christian leads the Apprentice School here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Builders trail 2-1 here at War Memorial Stadium. Happy you've decided to join us here on Builder Stream YouTube. Walker McCreary, executive producer and engineer Dave Davenport here inside the broadcast booth. First pitch to Mitchell is in for a strike, 0-1. Didn't like that call, but after asking the umpire behind home plate, seems to be okay with the explanation. The 0-1 pitch from Redmond is fouled away. Forced Ben Jones, Chris Carolla, and company down the left field line to duck out of the way. This one popped up into left center field. Yeary will be called off by Phoebus, who makes the catch. And that'll bring up Giovanni Mendez. Redmond's thrown 75 pitches today. First pitch caught the outside corner, strike one. Wind picking up a little bit, blowing in from center, maybe from right center, but still not enough wind to really make you cold. That's in for a strike, 0-2. You see most of the builders in short sleeves today. Nobody in giant coats. Fouled away. Those in the dugout are wearing hoodies or jackets for the most part, but they're in the shade. One and two the count. Popped up to center. Yeary went back and then came forward, made the catch for out number 2. That brings up Jalen Lee, the first baseman. First pitch low and away, ball 1. In for a strike, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Ball outside, 2-2. High in the air, right field. Winslow now coming in. He'll make the catch and retire the side. In order go the Mustangs in the 6th. We head to the bottom half. MACU 2, Apprentice School 1 here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
First pitch by Weston sent out to center. And an easy play for Snell out in center field for out number 1. That'll bring up Caleb Russell. Builders still trying to figure out Whitley. Not been able to get a good read on the lefty pitcher. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Just 2 hits, has only drawn 1 walk, I believe. And he's just now throwing his 69th pitch of the day. It's 2-0. Russell sends this one high in the air, but it will drift out of play and hit off the roof of the press box. 2-1. Hit further back than where we're sitting. It wasn't very loud, but it did hit. Felt it shake a little bit. Russell back up the middle. Shortstop Torres is there. He'll make the throw across, and Lee makes the stretch to get the out. 2 away. Brings Hunter Johnson to the plate. Last week's National Player of the Week. New Players of the Week at the USCAA level announced earlier today, so his reign of being the best player of the week in the National Association came to a close. Popped up left side. Running out of real estate, and that is fouled away. Again, fans not scurrying when the ball's coming their way. They just sit there. No gloves, no umbrellas. Just hoping they don't get hit. I guess when you've got blankets and you can't see the ball in the air. The 1-1, Johnson gets the bat down out of the way. 2-1 count. That bounces in. 3-1. Two outs in the inning. Johnson trying to get aboard and try and breathe a little life into the offense. And that bounces in. So Johnson draws the walk. It'll get him aboard as Jet Winslow sets the stand in. And now a mound visit before Winslow can step in. This just looks like it's a meeting of the minds. No indication that the junior from Rocky Mount is going to see his day come to a close. He's thrown just 76 pitches. This is 9th outing of the year, so you have to imagine not on a very low pitch count at this point, if any. So the meeting comes to a close, and Winslow will get to step in. First pitch, upper half of the strike zone. 0-1. High fly ball into center. Snell is there and makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. A runner left on for the Builders in the 6th. We head to the 7th. Still 2-1 Mustangs on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
There you see the new builder pitcher, Isaac McAllister. Freshman is 3-0 in 5 appearances, 4 of which were starts. So this is second appearance out of the bullpen this year. 3.38 ERA, 7 earned runs off 18 hits over 18 2/3, 12 strikeouts, 6 walks. On the year for McAllister, a player who started off the year playing in the outfield, has since moved into primarily a pitcher's only role. But it is good to see that he can swing the bat and he has some depth in the outfield if needed. So this will start off with Travis Snell, the center fielder. McAllister threw it really, really well. Just has not gotten any help from the offense today. 6 innings of work, 2 runs off 2 hits, 6 strikeouts. And a pair of walks that came back to haunt him. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Logan Mize will jog out to the bullpen to start loosening up in hopes that he comes into a save scenario. The bats have just got to get going for the Builders. 0-2 count. McAllister deals. Breaking ball, barely fought off by Travis Snell. Hit off the end of the bat like a cue shot. The 0-2. Another foul ball, this time down the right field line. Pitch missed just outside, 1-2. Half-hearted swing and a miss. Snell down on strikes. That brings up Elijah Ullman. Ball 1. That's in for a strike, 1-1 the count. Back up the middle, McAllister with the great glove. Tosses to first. 2 away. So that brings up the right fielder, Vlahovic. First pitch missed the inside corner, ball 1. Fouled away. One and two. The wind. The pitch. Just missed. 2-2. That's fouled away. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Insect Player of the Week. Ball outside, and the count runs full. Nobody on, 2 outs. Top half of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch looms. And that's strike 3 as McAllister gets him looking to end the 7th. Let's stretch here at War Memorial Stadium. It's 2-1.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Bottom half of the 7th inning sees Phoebus Edwards Daughtry. Daugherty, excuse me. But this is Phoebus to lead things off. Tap dance is out of the way of that one. 1-0. Builder's bat's been held very quiet today. This one grounded to short. Torres there, plenty of time. 1 away. It's been that kind of day for the Builder offense. As Caleb Whitley has done everything perfectly. So here's Nolan Edwards. First pitch missed outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss on the off speed there. That one pulled back to 70 miles an hour. 1-1. Bounces in, 2-1. Braxton Wallace waits on deck. Looks like he'll be pinch hitting. 3-1 the count. He's not reported yet, so it's not official, but all indications are that he'll step in the batter's box next. Edwards fouls this one away, and the count goes full. Another foul ball. And Edwards draws the walk. So that will bring Braxton Wallace to the plate. 6'2" welder, a senior from Virginia Beach. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Swung right through it. Well out in front. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. Popped up right side. Right fielder coming in. He can't make the catch. Edwards going to have to hustle to second. Slides in safely. It'll be a base hit for Wallace, as Valachovic couldn't get there. And Mitchell Bagley didn't get back far enough. Don't know if he just couldn't see it or what it was, but that was nearly on the infield, and the right fielder almost came all the way into the brown. So the Builders going to try and take advantage of the miscue. A very routine pop fly that drops. And now the first bit of adversity facing Caleb Whitley. 1-0 count on Bradshaw. Tying run at second. Bounces in 2-0, and now the Builders going to make some noise out of their dugout. Ball 3. Nate Urey on deck. Get me over strike, 3-1. Pitch number 95 coming up for Whitley. Runner moving, could be 2. Wallace tries to get to second, he doesn't. The throw to the plate, ball was dropped, and Edwards tags home. It's tied at 2. So Bradshaw legs it out to avoid the double play. A great job from Wallace to avoid the tag and force the toss to second. And so now Redmond off the hook will get the no decision. It was going to be a very tough luck loss to give to him if the Builders ended up dropping without getting any more runs. First pitch, a ball to Urey. Now the question becomes, how long does Whitley stay in the game? He's thrown it extremely well, but now approaching 100 pitches. Urey sends this one high in the air, shallow right field. This time drifting back is Mitchell Bagley. He'll make the catch this time and retire the side, but the Builders knot this thing up. We're through 7 complete, tied at 2 here on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
McAllister back on the mound to work for the Builders. We're knotted at 2 apiece as Collado stands in. A first pitch misses just outside, ball 1. Breaking ball over for a strike, 1-1. Collado, Torres, and Dale due up for the Mustangs here in the 8th. That pitch thrown high and tight, 2-1, all the way to the backstop. Outside, 3-1. In for a strike. Full count. In the air, right side. It's out of play. Do it again. Lined into left center. That'll get down for a base hit. Rounding first and heading towards second, but then throwing on the brakes there was Collado. And that brings up Anthony Torres, who is seeing the ball extremely well right now for the Mustangs. 2 for 2 on the day. First pitch, bunted, right side. It's going to roll foul, and McAllister makes sure he touches it, although it was rolling away from the line. Fouled away, 0-2. The 1-2. Grounded right or left side. Edwards throws back behind, and now a pickle. Builders trying to get the out. There's the tag applied, so the out is recorded. Will be a fielder's choice, so no hits or anything like that. So that brings up Trey Dale. With a runner on second, 1 out in the inning. First pitch from McAllister's in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Into left for a base hit. Stop sign will be put up as Phoebus got to it quickly. Runners will be on the corners. We'll bring up Mitchell Bagley. Ryan has a chance to put the Mustangs out in front. Now time will be called by Mitchell Bagley to go talk to the third base coach. A lot of things that the Mustangs can do here. Of course, the obvious one is sacrifice fly. Actually looks like Mitchell Bagley's got something in his eye. So sacrifice fly could be done here. Squeeze bunt could be done here. It's what it looks like Bagley was going to do, but then he pulls back and watches ball one high. Russell will allow Dale to take second without a throw. To short, Weston fields off the short hop, picks it up, throws to first in time, and did exactly what he needed to do to hold the runner on third. And a dime of a throw, and that brings up Giovanni Mendez. Chance for McAllister to work out of this jam. Mendez sends it to right, down for a base hit. Winslow comes up throwing, throw to the plate, ball's there in time. Tag is applied, but one run does score on the play, giving the Mustangs a 3-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the eighth here on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Well, let's see what the Builders can do here in the eighth. Down 3-2. They've never led in this game. Well, they did lead 1-0, but haven't led since the fifth, when Mid-Atlantic Christian took advantage of back-to-back walks to lead off the inning, scoring 2 runs in the frame. Then they get the run back that they just gave up in the seventh as Weston fouls the first pitch off. Whitley's still out there. You wonder how long the leash is. In the air, right side. Dangerous area. Trying to get there, and the first baseman will end up making the catch. That's Lee. For out number 1, bringing up Caleb Russell. Builders walked off 2 games last weekend. The other 2 were very close. First pitch from Russell's fouled away. In fact, the Builders had to hold on in the final game of the series after St. Vincent came roaring back. So the Apprentice School knows how to win close games. The question is, can they figure out Whitley? In for a strike, 0-2. Whitley has thrown a near perfect game today in terms of just working around the batters. Of course, he's given up hits like that one. As Russell reaches base, the 4th hit given up, and he has given up a pair of runs, but he's worked around batters, especially some of the better batters on the Apprentice lineup, and he's also found ways to get out of jams. See if he can work out of this one now. A runner on with 1 out, and Hunter Johnson at the plate. First pitch to Johnson. He gets out of the way of it. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. High in the air, right field. Giving chase is Velacevic. He'll make the catch. 4 out, number 2. That brings up Jet Winslow. See if Jet can get something going with 2 outs. First pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. Fouled back, 0-2. Yes, the Builders' bats have not gotten going today, but you have to credit Whitley for a lot of that. To short, Torres fields, long throws, high, and it gets over him and gets out of play. An error on the shortstop Torres gives the Builders some life. So Phoebus on with 2 away, and now a meeting on the mound. Question is this it for Whitley? Or does MACU allow him to stay in the game and try and get this last out of the 8th and bring in a reliever with a fresh start in the 9th? They're going to leave him out there. So the first mistake that Torres has made all day, whether it be in the batter's box or on the field. And now Phoebus at the plate with a chance to give the Builders at least a tie going to the 9th. 2 away and 0-1 count. The wind and the pitch. Missed outside, 1-1. That bounces in. 2-1. Swung right through that 69 mile an hour pitch. 2-2. Pulled the string on it, did Whitley. Phoebus fouls it off. Stays alive. Can the Builders break through? Chopped foul, third base side. Tyler Weingrad making a nice play out of the dugout. The 2-2 again. Fouled back. Pitch number 116 for Caleb Whitley coming up. Fouled away. Continuing to stay alive. The 2-2. Back to Whitley. He fields, almost falls off the mound, but the underhand toss will be in time. And the Mustangs get out of the inning, leaving two stranded. We head to the ninth here at War Memorial Stadium. Mustangs lead 3-2 on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
New pitcher into the game for the Builders will be Logan Mize, the senior sheet metal worker from Bear Creek, North Carolina. 2-0 and 5 saves, so over 12 appearances out of the bullpen. 17 innings of work, 11 runs off 17 hits, 18 strikeouts for the Builder closer. We'll try and hold Mid-Atlantic at bay in the top half of the ninth and give the Builders a chance in the bottom half with with Edwards, Wallace, and Bradshaw due up. So Jalen Lee, Travis Snell, and Elijah Ullman due up for the Mustangs, looking for an insurance run or two to just give a little bit of breathing room for the Mustangs in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch is swung on and missed. Double barrel action out in the Mustang bullpen. They've got a righty and a lefty up. We'll see who they decide to bring in, if they decide to bring anyone in. As well as Caleb Whitley has pitched around the Builders' batters, it's a viable option to leave him in. He did get in the jam there in the eighth, but that's about as tough as he's had it. 0-2 pitch on its way. Line back up the middle, through for a base hit. So leadoff runner aboard for Snell. Breaking ball misses high and inside as Snell was squaring to bunt. Pulled back to watch it go by. Two balls and no strikes. The pitch is outside 3-0. Mize has got to come all the way back. That's a good start. 3-1. Found a corner of the zone there. Found another corner there. 3-2. Mize trying to pick him off, and tag is applied. An early start there by Lee allowed for the easy pickoff. So one away and a full count. It's fouled away. Don't know why Jalen Lee decided to take off when he did. Mize had barely gotten set. Easy step off, easy throw to Cam Weston. But a base runner aboard again as Snell draws a walk. Brings up Elijah Ullman. Ball outside, 1-0. Builders again in action tomorrow at Pauldy Camp. Two balls and no strikes. In the air right field, that it will drop foul by about 1.5 feet. Three-one count. And Ullman draws a walk. Milichovic will step in, but not before a meeting at the mound. So let's see if Mize can work out of this one. First pitch in for a strike to the switch hitting Velacevic. Ball inside. Popped up right side in play. Going over and making the catch was Hunter Johnson. 2 away for the catcher, Collado. Mize 1 out away from getting out of the inning. And bringing the Builders to bat in the bottom of the 9th. Low and outside, ball 1. Shadows creeping in. Entire home plate area engulfed in the shadows. High pop up, center field. Now left center. Yuri there, makes the catch. And time called. As they called a balk. They did call a balk. So Logan Mize didn't come set, they say. Runners move up. It's a 1-0 count. One and one. Grounded foul, 1-2. Breaking ball, just missed. 2-2. High pop up right side. Coming on is Winslow. Drifting back is Bradshaw. Bradshaw makes the catch, and we get out of the inning. We head to the bottom half of the 9th. Builders trail 3-2 on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
New pitcher for the Mustangs, Cole Langley. 6'2 freshman from Hertford, North Carolina. 2-3 on the year with a save. 10 1/3 innings of work. 15 strikeouts, 9 walks. 11.32 ERA. A chance for the Builders here in the ninth with Edwards, Wallace, Bradshaw due up. Kyle Whitlock's got a bat and a helmet on. Don't know where he'll be in the lineup. If he'll be in the lineup. First pitch, a lot of high heat there. Raring back and throwing, but ball one. Actually called it a strike, grounded to third. It hits off the bag. Edwards trying to leg it out. He does. It's an infield single. So that's helpful. And this will bring up Kyle Whitlock, number 20. So let's see if Kyle can keep this thing going. Squares to bunt. Offered at it. Strike one. And Ben Jones wants clarification. Whitlock again will square to bunt. That's a low and outside, 1-1. Tying run on first base, nobody out. Whitlock pulls back. Edwards scampers back to first, 2-1. And now Cole Langley wants a new baseball. Two balls and a strike. And that hits Kyle in the foot. So the game-winning run's aboard. Now Ben Jones will go talk to Chris Scarola as Mid-Atlantic Christian will take a mound visit. Try and settle this down a little bit. That brings Justin Bradshaw to the plate. Two on, nobody out. Builders' bats have not been able to get going today as Caleb Whitley threw 8 stellar innings. But his pitch count got up and the Builders got to him a little bit in the 8th, forcing Mustangs to make a change. Try and get out of this one with a win. Bunted down the first base line. Tag applied by Jalen Lee. But it moves the runners up. Whitlock and Edwards up to second and third. And now the Mustangs will make a change on the mound. We'll step aside, introduce you to the new Mustang pitcher after these messages on Builder Stream YouTube.
The thing that sets Whirlies apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Whirlies is the people, the team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Whirlies is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Whirlies, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in, they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as like a paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We've sent people as far as Texas to also doing them here locally. We just truly like to see our people grow and succeed and get to the next step of their career. We want people here who truly aspire to be the best in their fields.
New pitcher into the game for the Mustangs, Deacon Etheridge. He's listed as a lefty on the website, but he's going to throw with his right hand. 6'2" freshman from Englehart, North Carolina. A 12 ERA, 4 appearances all out of the bullpen, no record or saves. 3 innings of work, 4 runs off 5 hits, a strikeout and 2 walks. It'll be Nate Yeary up to face him. Infield will play in for MACU, as the tying run is less than 90 feet away with the lead. Yeary fouls it off, 0-1. You see the lead from Whitlock at second. It's pretty sizable. Outside, 1-1. Outfield plays rather shallow as well to try and keep Whitlock from rounding third and heading home, but sizable lead tells me that he's going to try and get going. 1-2 the count as that caught the outside corner. The 1-2. Caught the outside corner, strike 3. Etheridge strikes out Yeary, and that brings up Cam Weston. And that'll allow the Mustangs to play at normal depth here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch to Weston, a breaking ball misses low, ball 1. Builders a base hit away from potentially winning this game. Definitely a base hit from tying it. Outside corner, strike 1. Cam had one of the walk-offs this weekend. Missed inside 2-1. He'd like to do it again. If it's hitting a gap, the game's over. That's fouled straight back over the press box, and the Builders down to their final strike. Etheridge shakes off the first pitch. Now comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Line towards second. Fielded by Mitchell Bagley. He'll throw to first, and the Mustangs get the win. Defeating the Builders 3-2. A tough day at the plate for the Builders as they could not get anything going against an excellent outing from Caleb Whitley, who will get the win and improve to 4-3 on the year. And you see the Mustangs celebrating there as they get their 13th win of the year and send the Builders to 21-6 on the year. Both teams opening conference play as well in today's contest, and Mid-Atlantic Christian will get their first win in conference play on this Tuesday afternoon. Builders next in action against Paul DeCamp on the road. Tomorrow they will head down there for a 1 p.m. first pitch. We'll be back here at War Memorial Stadium in 1 week's time for a doubleheader against VPCC. We hope you'll join us then. Until then, for Dave Davenport, our producer and engineer, I'm Walker McCrary signing off. Builders fall 3-2 to Mid-Atlantic Christian to open INSAC play. You've been watching Builder Baseball on Builder Stream YouTube. Good night from Hampton.